So today we got some Watershed dry bags that I ordered here. They have this new purple color, can't remember the name of it, I can put it on the screen, and then the orange color here. And I got these put in the back of the boats to use for my video equipment, and then some overnight camping for hammocks and stuff like that. So let's take a look at these and see what's in the packaging here. See, these are the dry bags out of their packaging. This color here is called Safe Orange, really bright orange there, and this is the new color, Royal Purple. I can't say that very well, sorry. And then they put this, I guess this is a newer bag, they have this Watershed kind of logo on there. It's pretty cool. Alright, so let's open this thing up, see what we got. And again, these are the Futa. Forgot to mention that earlier. These are called the Futa right there. What's inside this box. So these are meant to go in the back of your boat where your float bags are. It's basically a float bag and a storage bag. So gosh, they give you a ton of stickers there. Thank you, Watershed, for the stickers. Let's unroll this thing, see what we got. Nice rubber band here to use it again if you want. Alright, so unroll it here, show you both sides. If you've had a Watershed bag before, you know it's super high quality. I've never had one leak. I have multiple bags I use for rafting, kayak, and all that kind of stuff. So they give you some 303 here. Put on your zipper and stuff. I can already tell you, going into the straw air thing right here, it's really nice. You can kind of hear it. It has like a valve right here, so when you blow in it, immediately when you stop, the air doesn't come back out. It's really nice. I don't know if y'all can hear the air stop, but it's super high quality right there for sure. Way better than any other like normal airbag you get. So yeah, if you can look inside here, plenty of room inside there. Put a bunch of stuff if you wanted to. Obviously this isn't gonna fit in a play boat. I mean, you could stash a little bit in there, but for what I'm gonna use it for filming, I usually take a bigger creek boat for filming. And this will work perfectly, fit all the way back inside there, and I'll show you that in a second. So just take a look at the straps and stuff. You got one kind of hand strap here if you want to use. Obviously, the strap to roll it up here and clip it in, and then the two right here also to clip it in. Alright, so make sure you read your Watershed instructions. They put it right there on the card for you, how to grip the tabs, make it a little S, and open it up, okay? Then on the back it has really nice instructions about warranty, repairs, care for, and closing. Basically start at one end, I'll show you that, and then go to the other end. Make sure you apply this 303 when you first get the bag, then every so often kind of clean out the dirt and stuff like that. If any little dirt kind of gets trapped in here, the bag could leak. It won't seal properly. So just make sure you do that every so often, especially if you're going somewhere really sandy or dirty. Make sure you do that. Alright, so the capacity of this is 19 liters or 5 gallons. So that's quite a bit. Let's go over here to the boat. I'll kind of show you how it fits in here. Alright, so I got my Jackson Nirvana here, small. And I'll just show you how, like I said, just like a normal float bag. I'm not going to put anything in it yet. I'm just going to show you how it operates as a normal float bag. Again, you can just shove it down in here if you wanted to. And you could blow it up right there as a normal float bag if you wanted to. So if you didn't even want to put anything in it, it's a really high quality float bag at the very least. But we're going to store some stuff in here. So I'll put some of my basic hammock stuff in here just to kind of show you. See how much stuff we can fit in here. A couple hammock things in here. Nothing too crazy. Again, when they say to close this here, You're just gonna start at one end, kind of work your way with your fingers and thumbs like that. Make sure you kind of hear some snapping going on. And they say to leave about an inch or two at the end while you're rolling it up. So, gonna give it a little bit of air in here. A little flotation as well. So you make sure I'm rolling it the right way. So you're gonna roll it towards this, away from the air hose, like that. And then this is gonna come over top here. Gotta have enough slack. This is gonna buckle down. Alright, like that. Then you take your ends, buckle them in. Oops. Tighten them up there. And then just make sure you finish that end that you had here. Tighten that in. Now we'll put it in the boat, see what it looks like. And you may need to let some air out as you're pushing in, so push down on that green thing, kind of just, then you can push air out if you want to get it in the boat. I put a little too much air in there, that's alright. Probably the bigger the creek boat, the better. Again, this is a small, so. Let a little more air out. And once you kind of get it in there, you can redo it. Alright, that's nice and solid. You can look. That thing's not going anywhere. So the nice thing about that is you're not going to have to worry about strapping in. Or even if you swam, it's not coming out of the boat at all. So it's really nice because your stuff back in there and it acts as a float bag. So it's a 2-for-1 deal there. And then just take her out here. Again, you just release that. Release some air out. Real quick air release, which is really nice. Your regular float bag's going to take a while. Pull it out there. Undo that, undo these. Alright, so remember to do your S pattern here. You're going to curl it in super tight like an S and then just pull out. Pops right open. So remember to do that the same way every time. That's important when you have these bags. You get you a campsite. Your site, stuff's nice and dry. So we can test out in the water now, do a little water test just to make sure it doesn't leak. Alright, so kind of strapping this up to say it's in the boat or whatnot. One thing I forgot to do when I put it in the boat was put this cap on. Make sure you put the cap on the little air thing here. It was kind of far down, I forgot to see it. Anyway, there you go. Let's just shove it in the water here. Remember your S opening, pull apart. Man, super dry. You see anything in there just because I opened it, it splashed a little bit, but there you go. She works good. Okay, so this is the main reason why I bought the Futa dry bag. I'm gonna start carrying some of my video equipment in it just so I can save some space in the front of my boat. Also, if you're going down some bigger rapids and stuff where you might get caught in the hole, you really don't want something in between your legs, especially video stuff that costs a lot of money. They could fall out or trap you in there or whatnot. So this is a good alternative to me. So this is my Mavic 3, which is a pretty decent sized drone, but it gets a lot better video than like a mini or something like that. So I really want to be able to take that with me. And basically my plan is here, just wrap it up in this towel like that. Probably too thick. I just grabbed a towel from home to show you real quick, but probably too thick of a towel, but you don't need something that big. But anyway, the idea, obviously, put this sucker in the dry bag. And the thing about it, it's going to be shoved down in here pretty well, and it's not going to move in the back of the boat or anything, so I don't really have to worry about it jingling around. Close her up here. So I can put the drone in one, and then put the controller and some of the other components and like that in the other. And then I can still, if I want to, carry my camera with me, like on top inside the boat. It's really hard to carry everything. When me and Wade do a kind of collab video, we each carry a little something. Sometimes you might even have to tow a boat in. So at least with these by myself, I can carry my camera and my drone equipment and have it all with me. Oh yeah, see, it still folds up nice and neat there, and shove that in the back of the boat, and there you go. It doesn't really move around or anything, even right here. And then when it's inside the boat, it's really going to be stable, so it's not going to go anywhere. So that's going to be awesome for me to use and not have to worry about a bunch of hard cases and stuff in between my legs all the time. So yeah, that's what I'm going to use it for, and I appreciate Watershed for making this bag. Pretty unique, honestly, and it serves two purposes. Alright, so again, I've used Watershed dry bags before. Great product overall. This is just a new bag for me. Actually, I've never seen one in person. Works very well, it seems like. But yeah, super high quality as usual. Love the air. The air tube is really nice. Super high quality as well. But yeah, check them out. You can get these pretty much at any type of retailer, CKS online, NRS, all those places. It runs about $164. Sometimes they go on sale, so keep your eyes out for that. But yeah, $164 pretty much is the standard price, but you can get them on sale. But super nice bag. Definitely highly recommend it if you want to kind of save some room in your boat and also store some gear.